Hello, Sagittarius. So this is for the second half of June. For some of you, you have a lot of things that are on your plate because I hear delegating. So you might have a lot of obligations, and I hear interest and loan payments. So you could also be looking into your finances at this time. Okay. Yeah, or trying to get a payment lowered that is gonna work in your favor. This is very specific. I don't know why like interest rate and lowering payments came up, but you could be looking into your finances right now. I hear goal, like you're, yeah. So it says the answers you need are coming. Um, so you can be looking for answers. This can just be about your future. You know, like maybe you need clarity, like you're trying to gain clarity. You're trying to be more grounded in your decisions. You can also be very career focused or very driven right now when it comes to matters of finances. Yeah, I hear concrete. Like right now, you probably are going to notice like security is really, really important to you. So I feel like you can be at a place where you are trying to focus on your foundation, improvements when it comes to your finances. I keep hearing finances. Like taking charge of your finances. Even I hear home, so you could be doing decorating to your home right now. Calculating expenses of how much you're going to have to put into a home. Maybe some of you are about to purchase a brand new home, so you're trying to be way more calculated when it comes to matters of finances. Yeah, you're really big on goals right now. Like goals are your main focus, and you being very concrete, like having a plan and working towards whatever. Oops. Okay. And spirit wants you to work through your fears. So I feel like you could be working through your fears right now. I feel like that could be one of your goals. Like you could be trying to work through all the things that are bothering you. And this is beautiful. This says your hard work is paying off. And I just said that, like for many of you, I just feel like you could be I hear image. For some of you, your image is your focus. It could be like your image out to the public, like how you're viewed by the public. Image could be like your body, like maybe you have some body goals that you're trying to achieve. Image could also be like you developing your character and your skills to be out in the public eye. And I hear setting your mind on higher. So you could be at a point where you feel that you need to this is like a massive transformation or adjustments in your life. Maybe you feel that you've been playing it safe for too long and you want more. You're ready for more. And you're feeling really confident about that. And I hear living life on the edge. So for some of you, you could want to step out your comfort zone. I feel like that can be more of it. Like working through your fears. It's like stepping out your comfort zone. Tired of playing it safe. Tired of doing the same mundane things. Like you're ready to step out, step up. For some of you, you could be going through a really big breakup, and it can be really devastating to you. And you can be arguing back with your ex about like possessions. Somebody could be moving their things out of your house, or you could be doing that, and it can be causing some chaos at the moment. And that's just for some of you. Yeah, because I hear opposition. So for some of you, you could have went through a breakup in the past, and you have to consult an expert. For some of you, this could be a divorce. Like you've been living separate from this person for a while, or you could have been living together, but it's as if you have two separate worlds, like staying with each other, but not really, like there just to be there. I don't know if it's because you guys have kids, but this is somebody who's ready to leave a dead end relationship too. Like you could be wanting to go to someone that you truly love, like just wanting to start all over again. Because I hear like you're trying to pan things out, or you're trying to work things out behind the scenes. Okay, I just said that. I just said that. See, some of you are moving on. Like there's something that you could have been in for a very long time. I hear toxic. You could have been in a toxic connection that just didn't serve you. And honestly, it's like you're getting bored of this person. Like you feel like they don't fill you. You want more. This person could be like you want someone who can like mentally stimulate you and emotionally fulfill you. This person could have just been there, and you want more than that. So for some of you, you're moving on, and you're excited about it though. Like you're so excited to see what else is out there. And that's what I mean. Like you could have been playing it safe for so long, like afraid to take a chance on yourself, because you could have been so accustomed to this person. You could have been with them for so long. For some of you, 8 years, 10 years. For some of you, just 2 years. But you've been playing it safe, and you want more. That's all I keep hearing. If I hear that one more time, like that should have been the theme. I'm ready for more. But yeah. See? Some light was shed. Or you could have just had a aha moment, an epiphany, like, what the heck am I doing? This is not even me. This is not even fulfilling. Why am I wasting my time? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Some of y'all are talking to yourselves. Like you're really going in, like talking to yourself. You could be walking around your house just talking to yourself, like going off. Like, what are you doing? How are you going to keep doing this? You know, like giving yourself a pep talk around your house. You could even be laughing at yourself, finding it like very funny. I find this funny. For some of you, you guys don't find it funny. But if you are finding it funny, I'm proud of you. Because sometimes when things feel heavy, to make light of a heavy situation, you can laugh it off, baby. Everything ain't got to be so serious. Whew. Blow off the steam. And you could be doing that on purpose, a matter of fact, so that you won't get mad. Because some of you, you're like, if I get too mad, it's going to get turned up. And then I'm going to start to build up resentment. Excuse me. And once I build up resentment, then it's going to keep me stuck in a dark place. And I've been there before. I've done that already. And I ain't trying to go back there no more. So, oh, that's what it is. Conquering your fears. Like you're working through your fears. You know you're scared. I think you're afraid. You're afraid to step outside the box. You're afraid to see what's out there. But tell me, y'all getting ready. Okay? Y'all getting ready. You're getting your wardrobe ready to come out, to show out, to step out, to step it up. Yeah, you want to see what you can catch. I don't know why I seen a fishing rod. It's almost, I don't know why I got that, but like a fishing rod. You take the rod and you throw it out there and you see what you can wheel back in. Y'all ready to go fishing, baby. Go on. Okay. See? This is about manifesting. I think you're so ready for this. Like, you're ready for a brand new beginning. Okay? And some of you guys are spiritual and you're honing in on your spiritual gifts and using all your freaking, you guys are using all your spiritual tools. Because you're like, you know what? This time, this is my time. This time, when I throw out my fishing rod, I'm going to catch in some good shit. And I'm excited about it. I can feel it. And I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, for some of you, I just feel like you got to a point where you just feel like you've been settling for way too long. That's all. That's what I see. You're just tired. You're freaking tired of the regular shit, like the regular degular. You want more. You want extraordinary. And the thing I like about you is that you're willing to work for that shit. You know, you ain't gonna beg nobody. You're gonna work on yourself first and feel confident and good in yourself. For some of you, you know the laws of attraction, and you are aware that it starts with you. So you could be trying to do things to lift your vibration. Like, you want to put yourself out there. I feel like you've been going through a dead end cycle with someone for too long, and you're just tired of repeating the same shit. And you're excited to give yourself a chance. Like, really excited to give yourself a freaking chance. See, the Empress. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is someone who's pregnant. For some of you, you can be trying to manifest pregnancy. Like, and that's another thing too. Maybe you want to move on and find something that is more secure and stable because you're ready to have kids. You're like, I'm not going to be young forever. I'm ready to have some babies. I'm ready to have a firm foundation. I've been building on myself. I feel like for whatever Sag this is, it's like you got all your ducks in a row. Like, you're together. You are the Empress. You're freaking beautiful. And you know how to take good care of yourself. Like, you can lavish yourself with beautiful things. So you're like, I need not to say, because you're whole all by yourself. That's a fact. You're whole all by yourself, but you're ready for a partner that can bring reciprocity to the table. And you're ready to enjoy life with somebody. That's all. You're good by yourself. This Empress, she got her shit together. For some of you, you could be a mother as well. You can have children already. And some of your children are grown and they're out the house, like they're on their own. And you're like, my kids is grown. I lived for my kids. I took good care of them. They're out the house. It's my turn now. You could have even stayed with your children's, the parent of your children, just for the sake of your kids, and now you're ready to live life for you. Okay? There's so much excitement with this. I feel like, because I feel excited. I feel so excited right now. So I feel like you almost know. I hear toy. So you could be playing with the law of attraction right now to see what it does. Like, let me try this. They told me that if I affirm I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am amazing. If they told me if I affirm these things and if I try to have a high vibration and live my best life, that I can get it. And you know what? I've been playing it for safe for so long. Let me try this. Let me see. Let me put my big toe in the water and see what's up. Yep. So this is the past energy. In the past, you were holding on to hope. I think, let me see before I start talking. Yeah. You were holding on to hope for so long, and then you realize, like, man, I gotta release this. I be trying not to curse. But honestly, I feel like the word shit, man, some things just be a bunch of shit. I don't even know what other word to use to describe shit, but shit, you know? So I feel like y'all been hopeful for so long. Let me see what else. Yeah. This is nice too, because this shows resting. So in the past you were resting, and you could have been hopeful in a connection for so long, and you're just like, man, I gotta give this up. You could have took a break from this person in order for you to regain your strength. Um, this took a lot of thinking. Like you sat with yourself. This is another thing that I like. I like this part about you. I love the fact that you're not trying to put nobody else through your misery. You could be the type of person that you might disappear from your friends or disappear from your family when your life gets too heavy, because you don't want to put nobody through whatever you're going through. You're like that. You like to come out. People know you, or you're known for like being optimistic and being full of life. So I feel like when things are kind of like soda. I don't know why soda came up. I don't know why soda came up, but it's almost like when soda goes flat, you stay to yourself and you work out your own shit within yourself. Like you tune in for whatever Sagittarius this is. Like you have a high level of awareness. You're aware. You're very in touch with yourself. And I hear closed-minded. You could have been with somebody who was closed-minded, or you could have even been around a bunch of people who could have been closed-minded. But you could be more of the open-minded person. I hear relatable. Like you can relate to people. I think that's why people are drawn to you a lot, because you understand. You do. You have a high level of awareness. Some of you been through a lot from an early age. Like from an early age of life, you experienced some really that's so sad. Like tragic. I hear tragic. You could have lost some people that you loved. I hear tragic. You could have experienced a lot of tragedy early on in your life. So you can even be seen as like the mother bear, the father bear of your group. But you all are the same age, but people look up to you because of your level of awareness. So you're truly a beautiful freaking soul. But it just seems like at times it's hard for you to acknowledge that within yourself. You could be hard on yourself, Sag. I think you're stepping out of that, matter of fact. Because this energy in the past seems kind of like, And the thing about it, even if you were at like a low vibrational state where you had, I hear unwavering thoughts. It could have been thoughts of negativity. You were even aware of that. Like if I want something like this, I have to step out. And this is what I'm trying to say. You'll sit with yourself in order for you to work through your stuff. And I like that. Like, I admire that. I'm like that too, by the way, but whatever. That's besides the point. All right. So that's what you did in the past. You sat with yourself. You worked through your stuff. And now you're ready to put it out there. So let's see what's up. Let's see what's happening in your present. Because I hope you all do know that like emotions, they go up and down, which is annoying because you can have one day where you're feeling so empowered and you feel so high vibrational, and anything within your day can cause your vibration to sink back down. So just be aware of that. Like it's normal to fluctuate, but it's so helpful when you sit with yourself, because then when you sit with yourself, you're able to like negate like what caused my my emotions to go down, like what's troubling me, and you work through it. All right. Oh, baby, victory and success. This is in your current position. My vibration just went back up again, by the way. So from here to here, there was a change. In your past, it's like you could have been low vibrational. You sit with yourself. You tune everybody out. You master whatever's going on inside of you. You pop back out, ready, and you're determined by any means freaking necessary. For some reason, This energy right here is like, by any effing means necessary. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna get my victory. And that's in whatever. If it's in finances, if it's in wealth, I wanna be a freaking millionaire. Shoot. I see people with them big houses. Why can't I have that? Why can't I be a millionaire? A freaking quadrillionaire? To hell if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I? I will do what it takes to have victory and success. And this is where you are right now. And let's see about this communication. So there could be some communication, like some fast communication that's coming into you. So, Sag, for some reason right now, you could be in a state, and if you're not here and you're still in this resting place, just know that this is to come next. You could be in such a high vibrational state. You can just be in your own world. Why do I feel like you're in your own freaking world? You could even be like dancing around the house, like with your spirit guides. You could be dancing around your house with your spirit guides. Like, come on, spirit guides, we're having a party. I'm about to get it. And then you get some communication. Let's see, what is this communication all about, Sages? Oh God. Somebody that you could have broke up with. Yeah. Somebody that you broke up with. Like, somebody wants to put, they want to put, I hear remembrance. So if you broke up with somebody, they're having a hard time getting you off their mind. And I don't think they're not happy with how things ended. And it's like they want to put the whatever you guys are going through. I hear muffling sounds. Why? Muffling sounds. So if they communicate to you, when they communicate to you, what's this muffling sound? Muffling sounds could be trying to hold back the sadness that's within them. Like, you'll notice that their voice kind of sounds off, or it could sound muffled, or their voice is cracking, or like you can tell that they're someplace probably outside by water. Like, whoever you disconnected from, they're doing some heavy thinking. Like, they're thinking really deeply, and they could be calling you while they're like out in nature. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why nature, because it just seemed like this person like muffled. So it's like when they called, you can hear the wind in their background, something muffled, and just know that this person, they could have been outside to get some air. I feel like the breakup is hitting them heavy, you know. So you guys did the reverse. Like, in the beginning of the breakup, it could have hit you like a ton of bricks. And this person, you were waiting for them, like, to come back around, waiting for them to show you a sign, and you were just going through it. This is probably when you were in this resting stage too, like trying to heal yourself because you had to move on. And it's like, it could have hit your heart like a ton of bricks, and it seemed like this person was okay. So now the reverse happened. Now you're okay, and you have accepted what has happened, and now they're not okay. So just be mindful of that, because that happens. Like, everybody heals differently. You might think somebody don't care, but you don't really know what goes on in someone else's heart, and we all grieve differently. So it probably even encouraged you more. Like, oh, they don't care. Oh, they're living their best life. Oh, I'm gonna need spirit guys. We gonna need to hurry up. Since they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna need to hurry up and heal me. And honestly, that could have been, I hear pent-up emotions. I hear pent-up emotions and frustration. I don't know who went through those feelings. I hear dark. It could have got dark for you. And you know, for some of you, you probably know this. You probably know this is just the way I grieve. When bad news comes to me, it hits me like a ton of bricks, but I know that's just the way that I grieve, and I'll get through this. That's why self-awareness is so important. Sometimes people spend so much time trying to understand others, and it's like, nah, I get it. You want to understand others because it can help with the grieving process, right? Understanding creates compassion. So that makes sense. But you don't want to spend too much time on wondering about others and how they feeling about you and what are they doing. You want to tune that shit back to you. Because at the end of the day, you got to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because the world's going to come for you. They're going to call you some things that's not your name. And you're going to have to understand to stand up for yourself and who you think you're talking to. Because that's not me. Is that your projection? Is that coming from your insecurity? Is that coming from inside? Is that your own self-hate? Don't put your own self-hate on me. Don't do me like that. And people do that a lot. So even like when you feel rejected and stuff like that, when you go through those moments of rejection or you can't believe somebody betrayed you, that's coming from within inside of them. It has nothing to do with you. But it's okay. I don't want to go too deep in that. Either way, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be feeling yourself, because I see some of you like going back into your wardrobes. You could be doing some online shopping, trying to switch it up, trying to get cute so you could pop out, shake something, take something. You know what I'm saying? Getting pretty, getting handsome, flexing in the mirror, ready to show the world you. I'm coming out, the brand new you. Because you grieved, you went through all the emotions, and now you're feeling great. Now you have a plan, and now you're ready to execute it. This person is going to come back around, boom, as soon as you think it's over. You know, so this is in the current position. Once again, you know who you are, and you know where you are in this spread. So this is current. Let's see what's to come after that. Yeah, balance. Y'all been waiting for this. Sagittarius, you don't like to be in balance, and this is why you go so hard with hermit mode, because you don't like to feel in balance, and you don't like the influctuations of your emotions. You do not like your emotions to consume you, and you'll do whatever it takes to get out of that state of mind. You don't like being in the dark, because you're naturally a bubbly, happy person. You don't like when it gets dark, but you know you have to address it. And if you don't know, I hope you know. You know, anytime you start to feel uncomfortable, it's because changes are taking place, or there's something that's going on inside of you that needs to be addressed. Nobody can give you the satisfaction of that, like the relief of that, but you. Yeah. There's like balance in an ending. So I feel like this is death and a transformation. They always say with endings, there's always a brand new beginning. So something's coming to an end. It's going to bring you balance. And I feel like even this communication can give you, and I'm not going to use the word freaking closure, because nobody can give you closure but you. I'm not going to use that word. You know, that's so cliche. Nobody can give you closure, because if we have our last final conversation and you say something, and it doesn't resonate with me, then it's not going to be closure to me, because it's not what I wanted to hear. So that's not what closure is. Closure is when you can come to a peaceful place within yourself with something that has happened. It's coming to a place of acceptance, right? That's what closure is. It's you make it on your own. You come to accept, you know what, this is just the way this person is, or this is just who this person is. And because of this has helped me to grow, or this has helped me to learn this, and now I can move on. That's closure, not somebody coming and telling you all the things that you want to hear. That's self-centered. That is. So sometimes we gotta be more aware of that too. We might call people selfish and self-centered, but sometimes what are you asking a person to do? Are you asking them to do something that is not even within them for them to physically do? Or verbally express? You want them to say this like this because it will be more soothing to your ego. That's narcissistic. So, you know, the reality of it is sometimes we all can be a little narcissistic. Sometimes we all can be a little selfish. Sometimes we all can be self-seeking, things to soothe our own ego. When the real truth is we just need to come to a place of acceptance. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Every person that you date ain't gonna fall in love with you, and that's not fair, because just think about it. How many people have you turned down, or have you ghosted? But you're mad because somebody did it to you, and the truth is you turned down Luke because you ain't like Luke. You turned down Tiffany because you didn't like Tiffany. Tiffany was so boring for you, so you turned Tiffany away. So just be aware of all that. Either way, there's balance coming from an ending. Yeah. And you're back to yourself. You're back working on yourself. You're back to your studies. You're back on your grind. You're back on your finances. You're putting in a lot of work into yourself. You're doing self-healing, self-nurturing, rituals. And you're doing a lot of research. You're about to go into something new, a new study. You're harnessing a new craft. You could have even just gotten a new position and you're trying to learn more about this position. But right now you're focused on growing yourself, and there's balance to this ending, which is good. Let me see. Oh. Yeah, you're working on it. You're defensive, a little upset about the ending, but you're working through it. All right. Let's see what else. And I did say that. Like you're tuning into your spirituality, you're tuning into your higher self. With the highest priest. I hear more practical. You're being more practical, more logical, more grounded. Not trying to be on your emotions, but trying to be way more practical about endings. So you're turning to the highest priest. You're being more spiritual. You're using spirituality in order to heal you and raise your vibration. For some of you, you can be empaths. You can be readers. All right. So let's see what else. So now we have this card, and your foundation is you're waiting. All right. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for real love. You're waiting for a soulmate. Whew, yeah. So you're going through an ending. You're understanding. You're working on yourself. You're trying to find ways to work on your craft. Also, you're investing in spirituality to heal yourself, and you're trying to manifest brand new love. And this is the ending of a relationship. And it could have been, I feel like this was so prolonged. This could have been going on, like challenging. But you've learned so many lessons. It's so important for you to list all the things you learned from this person, and what common theme have you taken away from, endings, like the people that you have been with and things that have ended. What are common themes that you have noticed within all these people? Like, are your boundaries strong? Did you tend to use emotion over logic in the past? Is this something that you're researching and you're starting to come to a realization within yourself, and you're mastering it now? I hear dedicated. You could be more dedicated to your healing and trying to harness. Oof. So in your hopes, you're hoping to make a wise decision. Some of you guys, you have options. You're gonna have to choose. You're gonna have to choose who you're gonna want to be with. Clarify. Yeah, you have lots of anxiety and stress of making a choice. For some of you, it's because of multiple options that you might have, and you don't want to choose the wrong person, or even it could be causing you anxiety because I don't know if some of you wanted to leave this person and go to someone new, and you're starting to wonder, like, I hope I'm doing the right thing. All right. What's your fears? See, that's what I'm saying. Your fears is making a sacrifice. So I feel like you cut somebody out and you're like, damn, I hope that was the right thing to do. Yeah. You want marriage and you want commitment. This is what you want. All right. So let's go. How does the cross watcher How does the cross watcher feel about, let me use a different deck. How does the cross watcher currently feel about Sagittarius and this ending? How does the cross watcher feel? Sagittarius, you're getting stronger too. So if you're going through this difficult like transformation where that an ending caused a transformation, you're getting so much more stronger, so much more wiser. You even matured a lot emotionally. Things are going to be so different for you. Like regardless of whatever you decide to do, things are going to be so different because you're not the same anymore. You're not. I see a big level, like a level up with all this that you've been going through. There's a level up with it that you're probably unaware of. I hear your voice. You gotten good with your communication skills. You don't hold back now. And anything that you see, you don't ignore the red flags. You call shit out. You don't be holding back. You handle things way more mature. You're more mature in your communication. I hear delegating. You get straight down to shit. You don't hold back. You changed a lot. So just know that with all the changes, you're going to attract something else because you aren't the same. And I always tell people, changes take place internally before you see it externally. So just know that there's something good coming for you. So this shows the moon. For your cross watcher, how they feel about this breakup is the moon. Tell me more about the moon. They're confused. They feel confused and they feel like scared. Like, what the heck? What's going to happen now? Like, they feel very, very confused about what has happened. They don't know what's going to happen with you. And it's left them really confused. I'm going to continue on with the extended, with the cross, to find out about the cross watcher and what else is to come, okay? I send you so much love and light, Sagittarius.